You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I am your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm Puwakanan Hotep, and we have some phenomenal guests in the building today. My first guest is Destiny Polk, the founder of Black Girl Radical and the Move Agency. How are you doing?
I'm good. So, it's Radical Black Girl.
What I said? Black Girl Radical?
Yeah, it's okay. It happens.
Radical Black Girl.
Yes.
How'd you come up with that name? Give us a breakdown.
Yeah, so Radical Black Girl is about 10 years old.
Okay.
And I came up with the name while I was still in college.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going through a transformation process in myself. And I wanted to create, an alter ego or a higher version of myself.
Yeah.
And so after a bunch of brainstorming, the three words that I came up with were radical, black, and girl. And radical because the root of the word radical means to be rooted. Rooted in self-identity, rooted in self-knowledge, rooted in self-power. Black because black is all-encompassing. And girl because girls are the most underestimated. So I knew that putting radical and black together would be, some might say, aggressive or aggressive, dangerous, whatever. And so putting girl next to it softened it a little bit.
Okay.
Like, it's still threatening, but you don't think so because it's Radical Black Girl.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. And so is that just like, is it a movement behind that?
For
is it
sure.
Something personal for you?
No, it definitely has evolved into a movement over the last decade. Started off as a blog where I would actually interview artists and ask them questions about, what does radical self-knowledge mean to you? What does radical self-expression? What does radical self-love look like? And then over the course of time, as things unfold, I started producing multimedia showcases and concerts that turned into workshops and films, and really became a platform for black artists to connect with communities around how art can be a vehicle for social change.
Right.
So it's turned into a movement where artists have really jumped off their careers from different collaborations or events, partnered with different from cultural institutions, from colleges to nonprofits to museums. So Radical Black Girl has become a vehicle where I've been able to connect with communities across the country and even in different countries.
Right. Are you from Texas originally?
So, no, on my daddy's side, from Fifth Ward, but I was born in Boston.
Okay. Wow, okay. So I've met you at one of your events for the Move Agency.
Yes.
And so what's so crazy about that, not crazy but amazing, so I was looking for something to get into that weekend, right? And the ad popped up. And I'm looking through the ad, and it looks so interesting, right?
That's dope.
And I'm like, man, I got to go here. So I got my tickets instantly, you know what I'm saying? But like the ad, it was an excellent ad. The way y'all promoted that thing, like y'all promoted the hell of that event, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But in that ad, I'm like, man, they got a lot going on. There's like a whole thing going on over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how did you start the Move Agency? And tell us all about what is the Move Agency.
Okay, thank you. One, I appreciate the feedback because I did all the graphic design myself.
Okay.
And then myself and my fiance were the ones that came up with the concept for the name of the mixer and what we wanted to include on the flyer. So it was a very collaborative but authentic process.
Yeah.
And also want to shout out to one of our partners, Diaspora Central. Let me wet my whistle. So yes, shout out to Diaspora Central for also being a collaborator for that event. So how did Move Agency start? Once again, everything that has happened really in my life has been because of invitation or inspired suggestion. So I have another agency partner and mentor. So shout out to Mike from Creative and Coup. He owns a marketing agency in Houston and a studio. So I am the program director at his studio, Creative Work Studio. And we were sitting and he was like, Destiny, you do so much, you need to start an agency. And I was like, okay, well, I already have my publishing company, Destined to Shine Publishing. I already have Radical Black Girl. What do I need to do another agency for? And he's like, well, you need to basically level up how you present your professional services so that you can charge more and be able to take on higher paying projects. And I was like, okay. So it took some time, some brainstorming, and I really had to think about, okay, what is going to be different about what I offer through this creative agency. And I thought about my background in event curation, performance, production, community engagement, marketing. And I was like, what's different about what I do and what I'm passionate about is that I create movements. I take a vision and create a movement that is attractive to other people, like-minded people that want to join that. And I'm a dancer, so I was like, I move people. Move Agency. That's how it came up.
Wow.
And he was like, I like that. I had like a whole other long, complicated name before. It was not it. So Move Agency stuck. And just a testimony to obedience. That conversation happened just this year. And the event that you came to, the Mic'd Up Talent Mixer, was our like soft launch. It wasn't even like our full launch. It was just our first time being like, hey, y'all, come through.
Right.
And yeah, there was a lot of supportive, very positive energy around that event. And just in like the first week of launching a new social media page, it had like 20,000 views and 150 RSVPs. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was the answer, like, yes, you're doing the right thing. That was the right move. And it was the right move because it led me to my first official Move Agency client.
Right.
Who's also here with me.
Okay. Did you meet her at the event?
No, so we actually met at a different mixer. Okay. And I guess this is just the interview of shout out. So I'm going to shout out the Black Houston Creatives Network because we met there. And I was just like on a high off of doing this successful event, meeting so many dope people in the city. We promoted that event in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like, literally dropped the flyer, 2 weeks, people came. And so when I met the artist Alencia at this mixer, she's like, oh, you do events? Well, I have an album release coming up. And I was like, how many people do you want to be there? She told me, and I was like, we got that. I just did that in 2 weeks. We got 60 days. We got that. So that gave me the confidence to like fully step into another hat and own it.
Right. So the agency, do you kind of like cater to all types of artists?
Yeah. The agency is not just for artists, but I also service small businesses. It could be a nonprofit organization, a campaign. The main focus is building creative campaigns around a story or a vision or an initiative that you want people to move towards or move with. Gotcha. So it's not limited to one specific person. Right.
Because when I initially saw the ad for the mixer, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, I could use this service. I'm like, I need some help with my acting. I need an agent, a manager. Okay. Like I figured y'all with like a whole type of agency. Yeah. Like a management agency type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do have a part of the agency that is for talent. Yeah. Talent booking, talent management. And so, yeah, I feel like this is going to bloom into
Right.
another amazing collaboration.
Right. So when can we expect another mixer? Because that event was like awesome. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. So we were planning to do another one this summer, and with everything moving so fast, that didn't happen. So instead of a mixer this month, we will be doing and celebrating the artist Alencia's album release, which you are more than welcome to.
I will be.
Please expect the industry ticket invite.
Yes.
And so we'll return with the mixers in September, and we're trying out a few different names. So it'll still be the same mixer, but a different look.
Right. Now at the mixer, I was surprised to see you get on the mic and do some poetry, right?
I did, yeah.
So how long have you been dabbling with your poetry?
Ooh, I've been writing poetry since I was 8 years old.
Okay.
So it's been more a part of my life than not. I've been a writer almost as long as I've been a dancer. I started dancing when I was 4. So poetry is how I process the world around me. I was a very emotional and empathetic, sensitive kid. So poetry was my way of just coping with the world.
Yeah. So have you tapped into the scene in Houston? The poetry scene?
I have, not as much as I should, honestly, because if I really did, my poetry would be on another level.
Right.
Here, I was very well known as a poet in Boston. Shout out to my hometown.
Yeah.
But no, I've been to like Right About Now.
Right.
There was another one that was here that was really dope, and they moved to another city. I think they moved to Philly. So I've been to some, and then Black Snow, he has his open mic. I've been to that one.
Right.
I've performed at the Sanctuary, hosted by Earl the Poet. So I've touched and done some stuff in poetry, but not as consistently as I think my spirit wants me to.
Yeah.
And this is just like a little personal tidbit, but I experienced head trauma that caused me to have memory loss. And I kind of shared that at the mixer.
Yeah.
So that's something that, with my relationship to poetry, that I've been working on healing is, can I still share my work even if I don't have it all memorized? And like pushing through that process to get it out. And then that's why I incorporate rhythm and kind of singing my poetry as a way to help me memorize it.
Right. Now also on the ad I saw for the commercial you was promoting, and you have you kind of like been around doing your thing for a minute, like on some big major platforms. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Can you get off and tell that a little bit?
For sure. I guess I would say my digital footprint goes far and wide. And that's because I've been doing this like for a decade, like I was saying, in terms of like on a level that platforms like BET or Rolling Stone, Fox News, these other platforms have covered me in different ways. I think my first access point to press was definitely through Radical Black Girl, because like I said, I started off Radical Black Girl was the news in a sense, like in its height. Like I had my own website, I'm doing my own calls to action, like I was writing my own blog posts, doing my own interviews. And then because it was a platform that was built for community and that was serving beyond myself, I think that became a point of interest for platforms to cover. Because it wasn't just me. It was whatever I was promoting in the community that was beyond me. And then as a dancer, I've danced and choreographed for artists like Terry Lynn Carrington, who's a Grammy Award-winning drummer and producer. I think the year 2020, which was a crazy year, I had danced for 2 artists that were nominated in the 2020 Grammys, but I was out the country. I broke up with America at the time, so I wasn't participating. But it was crazy to see that the level of artists that I was collaborating with were being celebrated on that level.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Ever since I was a child, actually from the moment I was born, my birth was in the newspaper in 1996 because I was the first natural breech pregnancy at the hospital, meaning I was born feet and butt first instead of head first.
Okay.
And so that was kind of a medical miracle.
Right.
And I had an audience of like 30 medical students taking notes at my birth. So that was recorded.
Right.
And pretty much like from that moment, I danced for the mayor when I was 5. That was recorded.
Right.
And God showed me that my life would be recorded in history.
Right.
And once I became aware of that, I became more intentional about the way that it would be recorded.
Okay.
So that I could go back and anybody after me could go back and have evidence that I was here and what I did.
Yeah. It's kind of like you found purpose. Or it's like you realized early on that you had a purpose, a big purpose in your being here, right?
Yeah. Shout out to my parents for naming me Destiny.
Destiny, look at that.
I knew that from a very early age.
Right. That's amazing. So I would love to collab with y'all in whatever way I can. Like I said, I've been doing this show for 4 years, and I want to just expand it and get it to be as big as it can be.
For sure.
And sound like y'all are the right people to get in contact with making it happen. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. We're about to level up.
Yeah. Because I also do an event called the Artist Access Experience. And so that's why I put on an actual showcase of the artists that I have on the show that we interview. Because normally I interview the artists and they perform on the show, but that's mostly like a closed set. So then we take like maybe the first half of them interviews I did, and we put together a showcase with those artists I interviewed.
Okay.
And we sell tickets.
Nice.
And we let the artists keep all of their money that they sell from their tickets. But it's like a big concert, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. So did you just do one recently?
The last one I did was for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means another one is due.
It's due. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta get one this end started, the first one for this year, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. So we got to collab on that, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, count me in.
Yeah.
Count me in. Whatever you need, media partner, whatever you need, I'll be there for sure.
Okay. Also, so I'm about to start shooting a reality show called For Love and Poetry. And it's really just a reality show where we are going to be having different artists on the show, whether they act, sing, rap, whatever they do, poetry. But it's basically about the artists and their art and their love life, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? So you engaged to get married, right?
Yes.
So I'm curious, how do you manage your love life with all that you have going on, you know? What's the balance in all of that?
I think from the very beginning of our relationship, he's been supportive, and he's recognized and appreciated the work that I was already doing before we met. So there was no expectation for that to stop. If anything, he's helped me be grounded,
Right.
helped me feel supported.
Right.
So most of the time when you see me, you see him.
Right.
He was an instrumental part of helping me to launch Move Agency. We support each other, like, in anything that he wants to do, whether it's his clothing line. Shout out to Culture Junkie.
Yeah.
You know, like, we've had moments where we're at the house and we're pressing up shirts and hats together, to him helping to promote, whether that's flooding people's DMs to share whatever, you know, is going on.
Right.
So I don't know what it would be like for it to not be in balance. I feel like it's always been that way. if anything, the main thing is maybe just like, I think it's not trying to force something to be what it's not. It's accepting the things that we might need that may be different at different times.
Right.
So there's seasons where, like, I'm going to bed later than he is because of whatever it is that I'm working on.
Right.
There's seasons where he's waking up earlier than I am because he has to go train or whatever it is that he's doing.
Right.
And then that might switch,
Right.
you know? So it's just understanding that we have an ebb and a flow,
Right.
but at the same time, we're always
Right.
supporting one another.
Right. It's funny, as I'm asking the question, it's like the answer came in my, it's like the relationship is the balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
For sure.
And I think that's kind of the whole concept of the reality show is seeing what it looked like, capturing the moments of just those conversations, those situations that life throws at us, and just how the love manages all of that everyday thing of life, you know, and everything we do. So that's what it is. It's like your partner is supposed to be that balance, right?
Yeah. And it's, you know, it's just, I when I think about us, like when we're balancing or like navigating a high tense situation, I laugh at it because I think we still do pretty good. I think he has a really great balance because sometimes I can get into my bossy mode. And I think both he and the artist Alencia witnessed that yesterday because we just had a video shoot. And then I get into like my bossy mode where like I want it done how I want it done, and I might not be right, but I still feel like I want it done how I want it done. And he has a good way of keeping me like in check and suggesting things that I eventually I'm like, okay, you're right, you know. Yeah.
That's awesome. So anything you want to let us know, any upcoming events you have going on for the Move Agency and any of your artists?
Yes, for sure. So I'm really excited about August 28th. That is a Friday. This will be the Move Agency's first official co-production of an artist listening party, album listening experience of continuous movement. An upcoming EP being released by the artist Alencia, the first official client of the Move Agency, and a new sister. And what's going to be expected, we're going to have a live band first and foremost. So anybody who loves neo soul music, live music vibe, I feel like you know you're invited. There's going to be poetry by Earl the Poet. We'll be opening in poetry. We'll have past hors d'oeuvres, also catered by Lindsay's Soul Cuisine. We have some visual art. Everything is curated and intentional. So each piece of visual art will be in conversation with one of the 5 songs on the EP. And then every curated cocktail is also paired with a specific song. So the whole experience we've like really thought through and really want y'all to go on this ride with us. And also dance. We want you to move. We want you to have fun. We want you to dance. And I mentioned I have a publishing company, so not only is Alencia releasing an EP, she's also releasing a book, a guided journal that will be in conversation with the album. So people will have an experience to vibe, sip, eat, but also reflect and write about how the music is related to their life.
I can't wait. That's amazing. Amazing event. Man, so look, before we get up out of here, let the people know where can they find you at on all of your social medias and all of that good stuff.
For sure. So for Move Agency, my website is themoveagency.com, and that is Move, M-U-V-E. You can also find me on Instagram at The Move Agency. For Radical Black Girl, just type in Radical Black Girl. You will find me. You can find me on Google, Instagram, Facebook, and then if you want to connect with me personally, you can connect with Des the Connect. and also Destined to Shine Publishing. They're all out there, so you look for it, you will find me, and I'll be happy to connect with you.
Yeah. So look, we're going to take us a quick commercial break. So y'all stay tuned because we got another amazing artist in the building. So look, y'all come back because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you've heard of Houston. And if you've heard of Houston, you've heard the slogan, never leave Houston on a Sunday. With a plethora of things to do, and now you can count Vibes Dating as one of those things. It's the hot new dating experience where we match you up, we send you on the date, and we pay for it. And it's going to be all caught on film. Well, we've had some hot connections. We've had some heartbreaks. We've had some steamy moments. Ooh, and we've had some blow-ups. So, you ready to come on Vibes Dating? We're coming to you September the 4th on Tubi. Are we vibing or what?
Are we vibing or what?
Welcome back to the Artist Access. We are here with another phenomenal guest. She goes by the name of the artist Alencia. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you here. So I want to tap into the name, right? So I'm guessing that's your real name, Alencia?
Alencia is my name.
Alencia. So what made you want to put the artist in front of it, huh?
Well, my name, my statement is just my name. It's Alencia, but I have multiple businesses.
Okay.
And so for me, I needed to be set apart.
Yeah.
And so I decided to just go for it. I've been doing art and some form of artistry for a number of years.
Yeah.
So the artist Alencia.
The artist Alencia. I like it though. It's different. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So are you originally from Texas?
I am not.
Where you
I
from?
am originally from Northern California.
Northern
Oakland, to be
California.
exact. Hey,
Okay.
all day.
What brought you up this way to Texas?
Honestly,
Yeah.
God told me to pack up and leave.
God told you to come.
So
When was this?
This was at the end. Well, middle of 2023.
2023.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we landed here at the end of 2023.
Yeah.
December 19th.
Yeah. You heard that call. When your soul speaks, you got to listen, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So coming from California,
Yes.
did you notice an energy change from being out there and coming this way?
I would say yes. The reason why I would say that there is an energy change, just purely when you're following the voice of God, He's going to sit there and steer you in the right direction regardless. So everything that happened in my life in regards to getting here literally was like divinely orchestrated.
Right.
And it's gone. I was able to link up with some great people. My daughter has been doing very well, promising here. My businesses have flourished, and now my career is taking off.
Yeah. I asked that because I moved here from New Orleans in 2017, right?
Okay.
And I came out here for a little while after Katrina hit in 05. And when I came out here in 05, I noticed a major energy shift, right? Coming from New Orleans and coming out here, yeah, it was a lot peaceful, and I noticed my connection with God was closer out here. Have you kind of noticed that?
Absolutely.
Your connection get a little closer with God since you've been out here?
Absolutely.
I be telling people I think this place is sitting on some kind of energy grid because I notice I can manifest things a lot faster here too.
Yes.
Like I'm talking about boom. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely the new Mecca here.
Oh yeah. I love it, man. I love it out here. So you were doing music in California as well?
Yes, so actually I've been singing since I was 8 years old.
Okay.
I come from a long line of family musicians. My father is a recording artist and has sang with a lot of large names. My grandfather was as well. So that has been my background since I was a child. My first recording was literally at 8.
Whoa.
And then I kind of just started singing background for a lot of people, church, PK.
Yeah.
So did all of those things and sang on a numerous amount of church albums and other people's stuff, and finally released my first single about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And it was good for what it was at that time. Right. And then kind of just, life started lifing.
Yeah.
And then once I got here, I just began to write again.
Yeah.
And so I can totally connect with what you were saying. It's like once you hit the soil here, it's different. It's like you start flowing into your destiny, into your purpose-driven life. Oh, yeah. And that's exactly what happened here. And so I'm truly grateful. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while.
And then you met Destiny.
Right. It's when I met Destiny.
Right. So tell me about that. Once you connect with her, how much has everything been going for you as far as with your art and your new project you're working on?
Actually, she just gave me some wonderful statistics last night that was like mind blowing. Yeah. So, I've actually been working on my EP for about a year. And, typically in the recording world, like, that's a long time, especially for an EP. You'd be like, man, I just wanted to shell it out. Right. And every time I would want to go at my pace, it was like God was slowing it down for a reason, and I just didn't understand. And so he pushed my other business, which was Alinzia Soul Cuisine.
Okay.
Shout out to that. I'm a chef. Okay. And I was doing that, and it was completely successful. And then all of a sudden, Holy Spirit puts in my spirit to go to the Black Houston Creative event. And I was like, I don't want to go. It's storming. It's about to be all this. So I just want to stay home. And he was like, go. Yeah. Go. Yeah. And so I get in the car. I go to the event. And my first prayer request was, I don't need to meet a whole group of people. I just need to meet the one that's going to sit there and change the trajectory of my life. And sure enough, I go into this event and I meet this young lady who is standing there, and she is like bubbly, full of life, and she looks like a major boss. Yeah. And I'm talking about my business as being a chef, but then she starts telling me about her, what she does, and everything she's naming off is like everything that I need for where I want to go. And so that's when I explained to her that, hey, I just finished wrapping up my album. I want to be able to have an event. Everything that you just said that you do is what I'm looking for. And I was like, let's have a meeting. And literally from that day, I would say a couple months ago, like I tell people, I'm like, that woman runs my life right now. If she tells me where I need to be, that's where I need to be at, because everything has just flowed in alignment, and I'm just grateful. Right.
I love how you speak on when God speaks to you. I love how you recognize and you don't just you move on it. Absolutely. That's the key part right there, because God always talking to everybody, right? But everybody don't act on those suggestions or those when your gut be pulling you certain directions. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have you always been like that? Always followed, or took you kind of stubborn at some point? Yeah.
But I finally got to that space where I got tired of bumping my head.
There you go. Oh man,
being disobedient. That's actually one of the songs on one of the songs on my album is called Camo, the love song, and it talks about that entire experience of just kind of leaning to your own understanding, and then once you get in it, then you're sitting there like, God, what we doing? He like, if you would have just trusted me, we could have sat there and do it, but it's okay. So it's a dope song. The album is dope, and like I said, I haven't always been here, but now that I am here, I can't imagine not being in a space where I don't listen to him, because it takes the sting out of a lot of stuff, a lot of the pain that comes with it. It doesn't mean that life is going to be easy, but it's not as painful when you're doing it your own way.
Oh yeah. So the album, how many cuts we got on this project?
It is a 5-song EP. Yeah. And the album is called Continuous Movement. And God gave me that because one of the things when I had released Dance Floor, that was my first song out, and he was telling me to put one foot in front of the other. Don't stay stagnant. And so I wrote it with my uncle. He's a pastor, and he was just like, where do you want to go with this album? How do you with this single, what are you feeling? And I was like, God keeps telling me it's harder to hit a moving target. And so when you say it that way, you think of military. My family's military. It's like when you are standing still, I can sit there and point a gun at you, and I got you right then and there. But if I'm ebbing and flowing and I'm constantly ducking and dodging and I'm doing what I need to do, it's very hard for a sniper to hit you. And so when we think of it in the flow of life, a lot of times people become stagnant by the day-to-day things, the monotony of life, business, all these other things, and they become stagnant. But if you keep moving forward, letting his voice lead you wherever you're going, it's a continuous movement. And so that's how the title of the album came about.
Yes, indeed. Okay, now I heard you also have a book that's connected to this project.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I didn't even have this on my agenda. That's what I'm saying. This
Right.
woman has come into my life and has sat there and pushed me even farther into my destiny.
Yeah.
Which is funny though, because I do have my own record label and a videography and cinematography business.
Okay.
But I also left it open with entertainment because I was like, I always knew one day I was going to write a book.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know when, because everybody's like, everything you've been through in your life, you need to put that in a book.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just put it in lyrics here and there.
Right.
And then I meet her and she's like, I own a publishing company. How about you do this as well? And so I get to put my heart and soul not only in the lyrics, but just a little bit, in this guided journal that they're able to experience, something powerful. Because I don't just want my music. It's not religious. I'm just putting it out there. So to all the churchgoers, it's not religious, it's relationship and it's life. Because I feel that, note this to any gospel, but sometimes we just talk about this like the glazing over, but we don't really talk about the real stuff that's going on inside of it. The people that are dealing with the suicidal ideations, the people that are dealing with depression, the people that are dealing with things just in life. And I feel like my music encompasses those things. And then after you address it, then we're going to sit there and encourage you and know that everything is going to be okay and you're going to come out of it.
Right. So when can we get a taste of the book? Is it going to be out?
It's coming out the same day
as the album
at the event.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll be having the listening party on August 28th, and then at midnight on the 29th, the album will be dropping, and that's going to be phenomenal because my main goal, I'm just going to keep it real, is I want a Grammy. I want to be able to walk the red carpets. I want to be able to do the Billboard Awards and the Apple Awards and all of these other things. And so being able to drop it on the 29th puts me into the 2028 category prayerfully for that year.
Awesome. I think you're going to hit that goal. You feel me?
I hope so. I believe so.
Listening, feeling your spirit, and you got destiny on your corner. Y'all can go as far as y'all want to go with this thing. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe it.
I believe that too. So I wish you was performing for us today. But
give you a little.
You gonna give us acapella?
I could do a little acapella, a little something. There is a song that's on the album called "Moving On."
Yeah.
And I can give you just a little tidbit, not too much.
Yeah.
A little raspy because I've been singing all day today, but I can give you that.
You didn't want to do it right here though. You want to do it like in the spot that we do the performances at, or you want to do it right here, right now?
I mean, where would you like me to?
Sound like you're ready to do it right now, though.
I'm ready to do it, while I got it, but wherever you'd like me to.
I mean, I think you're ready right now. Give us a little something. I mean, hey.
So, just a little snippet from the song Moving On. Excuse me. Pressure in my head can't come around. The walls keep closing in, can't see the ground. Everything is happening, seems like I'm in a whirlwind. But his presence fell on me and gave me hope again. Can't catch my breath, can't lose my step, can't hold me down. It's so much pressure, so much stress, I won't bow out. No more distractions, time for actions. Pick up the pace, get active. You gotta embrace what's next and motivate yourself. I just keep moving and I won't stop. Keep moving. I just keep on moving and I won't stop. I'll keep moving. I'll just keep on moving and I won't stop. I'll keep moving. I just keep on moving on, moving on, moving on.
Yeah! Oh, I can't wait for this album. Man, you talking my stuff right there.
Thank you.
That's what it's about, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Such an honor to be here.
Oh, it's an honor to have you here. So you write all your music, right? I'm pretty sure you do, right?
I do write. I did have a team on this one. I'm not going to take all the credit for it.
Yeah.
The things that I could not necessarily put into words, like I'd write down what I was feeling, and then I had a team.
Yeah.
So shout out to Ciante Bevins, Ciante B from Atlanta, excellent writer, and to Alex Chastity Deloney. She is an excellent writer, and so between the three of us, we were able to do some great work on this album. And also shout out to my uncle, Pastor Michael A. Lowry. He helped write Dance Floor with me. So just a lot of great things that are going on in there, but literally every single thing on this album is literally my heart on paper.
I can't wait. Before we get up out of here now, I want you to let the people know where can they find you at on all of your platforms, and give them that date one more time for your for the album release.
Absolutely. So I want everybody to come on out to Chateau Grace on August the 28th. Doors open at 7:30, but the VIP will be at 7 o'clock. And that will be my listening party, my EP album event for Continuous Movement. And again, it's going to be an entire experience where we will again have curated drinks that are geared towards the album. We will have poetry by a phenomenal poet. I will be performing all of the music live with a band. And then, of course, why not? I'm going to have my company, Lindsay Soul Cuisine, cater it as well, because why would I have anything else there? So I just want to be able to have a wonderful evening with everyone there. And now, where you can find me at. You can find me at The Artist Alencia, either on TikTok or on Instagram. And then on Facebook, it is Lindsay Hughes Music Presents Alencia. But you can just always type in Alencia and you'll find me right away, because there's not too many of us out there.
Right. Awesome. So your catering company.
Yes.
Are you cooking? You cook?
I do.
You got a team?
I do have a team. So
do y'all cater to the vegans?
Actually, I do. So I do a healthy meal prep and catering and everything. So I do all of those things. You'll have a little bit of everything that night. But I've been told by my wonderful manager and marketing agent and owner that I cannot be a chef that day. So I will get everybody
focus
to
on
the
the
finish
music
line, and then I have to shut down. But you guys are all going to enjoy it regardless.
Amazing. Well, we're going to take us another commercial break, and when we come back, stay tuned, because we got some performances coming up, so y'all stay tuned, because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
Hi, how are you? I'm Brittany. So are you going to be the solids, or are you going to be the strike?
So I think since I'm a solid individual,
Oh my God. It's the APT.
What's up, y'all? I'm Jeanette.
It's your girl Nunu.
Boy, Terry.
J Soul.
Adrico.
Jade. Golden.
Hey, I'm Kim. And I'm Jada. And this is Vibes Dating, a real life dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and they pay for it. So if you're single and ready to find real love, click the link below or go to hjstv.com and they'll do the rest. I did.
See, I was looking for God, and what I found was me. And when I found me, that was the first time I seen the face of God. My mind shines, see my rays from far, 24/7, I'm in heaven, see I embrace who we are, no days off, always giving praise to the God, arm, leg, arm, heads, while we say Allah, activated my Merkle ball, now I'm taking off, the ways and laws of I am, ain't no hate involved, that praying paid off, receive a promise, I'm prophesying like Nostradamus. Compared to Krishna, Buddha, Christ, and Muhammad, I'm well-rounded with the scriptures, but I'm quite Islamic. They try to hide the truth, you look inside, you might can find it. Was born a rich king, so call me your highness. Made in the image of God, that's how my mind designed it. This is the coming to age, but this time's timeless. Running this maze, the 8-ball, you find yourself behind it. But you are more than the conqueror, you the master. Show enough like Bruce Leroy, you got that glow. Don't be afraid to let it show, don't let them rock your boat. With each word we planting seeds, sit back and watch them grow. Create Dragon Balls with chi, it's not too hot to throw. When opportunity knocks, you gotta unlock the door. I'm a grenade when I pull the pin, I got it locked and low. Call me the poet, little rap mixed with hip hop and flow. Boom. Yeah.
My name is Destiny Polk. I am the founder of art activist platform Radical Black Girl and the Move Agency, and this is Glow. To be black in America is to be on trend. They only like us for the money we spend or the money we make, the culture we create, our popular vernacular, the way we make shit shake, the way we dress so clean, the way we make it look easy. They'd rather see us down on our knees, but enough is enough. It's time to claim our throne and call their bluff. They hate that they love us, spend their lives plotting on how to stay above us because they feel so low, but they all know no matter what they do, they can't stop our glow. No. 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 Glow, 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 glow. Thank you.
Everybody to the microphone. Alencia, everybody come here. We can pull the show out up here. Man, phenomenal performances.
I wrote that for an album that never came out.
I was just about to say, we need the album. That need to be on the album. I was just thinking that. Look. So look here, man. We had an amazing show. Y'all make sure y'all follow these amazing artists. They are phenomenal. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the Move Agency. And make sure y'all tap in with the artist Alencia. Because they are phenomenal. So look here, man. This is the Artist Access. We do this every week, same place, same time. So your access has now been granted.